February the 26th. My grace is sufficient for you. 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9. The other day, I was riding home after a hard day's work. I was very tired and deeply depressed when quickly and as suddenly as a lightning bolt, the verse came to me, "My grace is sufficient for you." When I arrived home, I looked it up in the Word, and it finally came to me this way: My grace is sufficient for you. My response was to say, "Yes, Lord, I should think it is." Then I burst out laughing. Until that time, I had never understood what the holy laughter of Abraham was. This verse seemed to make unbelief totally absurd. I pictured a thirsty little fish who was concerned about drinking the river dry, with Father River saying, "Drink away, little fish. My stream is sufficient for you." I also envisioned a mouse afraid of starving after 7 years of plenty, when Joseph says to him, "Cheer up, little mouse. My granaries are sufficient for you." Again, I imagined a man high on a mountain peak saying to himself, "I breathe so many cubic feet of air every year. I am afraid I will deplete all the oxygen in the atmosphere." But the earth says to him, "Breathe away, filling your lungs forever. My atmosphere is sufficient for you." O people of God, be great believers. Little faith will bring your souls to heaven, but great faith will bring heaven to your souls. Charles H. Spurgeon. His grace is great enough to meet the great things, the crashing waves that overwhelm the soul, the roaring winds that leave us stunned and breathless, the sudden storms beyond our life's control. His grace is great enough to meet the small things, the little pinprick troubles that annoy, the insect worries, buzzing and persistent, the squeaking wheels that grate upon our joy. Annie Johnson Flint. There is always a large balance credited to our account in the bank of heaven. It is waiting for us to exercise our faith, to draw upon it. Draw heavily on God's resources.